Call to order the meeting of the Fitchburg, excuse me one sec here and get my computer up. Call to order this meeting of Fitchburg Public Safety and Human Services for March 26, 2024. Attending tonight in chambers, Alder Allen, Alder Strassman, and I am attending via Zoom. Public appearances for non-agenda items, I do not believe we have any. Is that correct, Chad and Tracy?
That's correct.
Okay, so we'll move on to the consent agenda, which includes the approval of minutes from March 12th and approval of routine licenses. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Jay. Questions? I would just note the routine licenses. There's two, a little slower this month, two renewals on the routine licenses. So any questions on the minutes, corrections?
No.
Changes, questions? We'll call the vote. All in favor of the consent agenda, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The consent agenda is approved. Next, we move to agenda item 4 alpha, a review of the following license application, sound permit. Fitchburg Center Farmers Market. Steve Leveritz, 5500 East Sherrill Parkway, Suite 110 of Fitchburg, for Fitchburg Center Farmers Market to be held at 5511 East Sherrill Parkway every Thursday beginning May 2nd to October 24th from 3 to 6 with amplified sound. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Is Steve or anyone there to speak on this? I don't think that's
Yeah,
necessary.
we're all by ourselves.
This is a reoccurring
Okay.
event, so they were not invited.
Yep. Okay, they don't need to be. The sound, whenever I go there, the sound is not that loud anyway. It's a pretty, it's a fun event. Any questions, Jay or Shannon, on this?
No.
Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the Fitchburg Center Farmers Market amplified sound permit, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the motion carries. Next, we have 4 Bravo, the Cambodian New Year. Roan Soth, 1006 Magnolia Lane, Madison, for Cambodian New Year to be held at 1848 Highway County MM, Fitchburg, on April 26, 2024, from 7 to 9. On April 27th, from 10 a.m. to 7, and Sunday, April 28th, from 10 to 6, with amplified live music. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Jay. This is a reoccurring event too. Also, am I correct, Tracy?
That's correct, Dave. They have made some changes this year. They are not doing the fireworks display,
Okay.
and they never have alcohol at their event. So that was all discussed and talked about internally. So just sound this year.
Okay, it's just sound. Okay. Was there a parking issue with this last year?
There was, and that was due to the fireworks display.
Okay, sounds good. Null and void point. Okay. Shannon, Jay, any questions?
Nope.
Then call the vote. All in favor of the Cambodian New Year amplified sound permit, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. I'm going to read the next one. I'm going to abstain from voting on the next one. 5 Alpha, consideration of application for neighborhood event, street use, Alder Dave Herbst, and free bikes for kids, residential neighborhood event, street use permit, Alder Dave Herbst, and free bikes for kids, Dave Herbst, 2619 King James Way, for free bikes for kids event, be held at Belmar Park with a bike safety course on a 1-block section of Red Arrow Trail between Genuine and Sentinel Pass, Fitchburg, on Saturday, April 6th, with road closure from 12 to 2. The rain date is the 21st. So I'm not going to vote on this. What I would tell you about it, Free Bikes for Kids has given us, I applied for 50 bikes. They've given us 62. And I've coordinated with the Fitchburg Bicycle Committee, and they're going to run a safety train obstacle course on the street. That's why we need the street closure. That section of Red Arrow Trail does not have any driveways on it, any residents on that section. They all come on the side streets. So again, we will close off the street and set up a course on there. And as the kids get their bicycles and get fitted with a helmet, we'll take them over for some safety training, obstacle course. We hope the Fitchburg Police Department is there. Also, they've offered to come, and we'll also have a little bicycle repair from a few people to help with some bicycle repair or fitting for the kids as they get their bikes. So I'd entertain any questions you might have on this.
I don't have any questions. This is a recurring event. You guys do this every year, don't you?
I do it every year, but it's at different locations. You know, I try to move it in my district so that different areas of the district get the bikes. This will be the fourth time we've had it here. So, all right, then again, I'm going to abstain, but I'll call the vote. All in favor of the residential neighborhood event, street use.
Should we have a motion before you do that?
Okay, we have a motion to.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Jay, could you make the motion? Could you make the motion to approve?
I did already.
Shannon did it.
Okay, and Jay seconded. Okay. Call the vote. All in favor of the residential neighborhood event, street use permit, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I am abstaining. The motion carries. Thank you both. I'm glad you didn't object. Announcements. Our next meeting is April 9th, which will be Alder Strassman's last meeting on this committee. I know she's looking forward to that. And at this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Alan. All in favor of adjournment, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you. See you at council.